Hello, and welcome to RC's Rail Fanning Productions 2023 layout update. It's been quite some time since I've taken a nice video of my layout and operation, so I figured I'd do a 2023 update, show you all of the new things I installed between the end of 2021 and the beginning of 2023. The day I'm recording this is December 6th, 2022, but I don't think much is going to change in the next few weeks before this video is aired, so take a look. As you can see, I have my layout a little bit decorated for Christmas. Got some trees and all sorts of various stuff. I have some lights here as well that I can turn on and make this Christmas tree look nice. So, I have my setup here, my wall of prints. I'm gonna put some new ones up. I have my manger scene up over here and my tree. I put some stuff here. I got some railroad memorabilia. If you want to take a look and pause the video, I just acquired this track sign from Old Railroad Crossing recently, so figured I'd put that up on display. I have some of my railroad photography. That's Reading and Northern 425. That's a Union Railroad train. Some decorations up. I have some steam locomotives here. I also have those decorated for Christmas. This one here is Pennsylvania 3236. I just acquired this about a month ago from today. So I'll be doing a video on that soon. Hopefully that'll get out. Again, more railroad memorabilia. The Dahlkemper's truck I found at one of the train shows here in the area a couple years ago. This thing is a little bell that I was gifted by a friend of mine. I guess someone he's related to retired from General Electric, so it's been sitting in his attic for a long time, and the GE gave it to him as a gift for retirement. So it's just been sitting, so it's in my hands now. So let's take a look on the layout. Of course, just one thing you notice is I definitely did a lot more work with the grass this year. Grass looks way better with a more stronger texture to it, and I have little pieces of coal from, I think it's from Pierre Marquette 1225 and nickel plate 765. Scatter all out, all along the place. Let's see here. Take a look at the corner church here. I also put some window diffusing, the light diffusing film in each of the windows. You can see it all over on the layout. I fixed the one crossing gate here. I know the one I accidentally burned up one day. My father and I were working on it, trying to fix it, and it burned up, so I got an extra one, and I also got extenders for it. They're about 5 inches long, so they'll cover the entire crossing. Okay, let's see, I got some new street lights I've yet to hook up. There's a lot of LED stuff that I've yet to hook up, including this helipad right behind here. See, I've got my two CPLs working here. I've moved them. This is going to eventually be a control point with two more CPLs following it. When I get the chance to buy the other CPLs, I will. Biggest noticeable difference is these two infrared detectors. That's a talking defect detector. I bought it from Boulder Creek Engineering. See the main control panel from there. And I have the speakers under here. And this track here is also for a trolley that I'm going to put through the center of the street here in the near future. But you can see the defect detector. I'll just put my hand over it 4 times.
Conrail detector milepost 97.0. Track 1. No defects. Repeat. No defects. Total axle count 4. Temperature 3-1. Have a safe day. Detector out.
So you can see that. I have all my switches wired up now, so they're all on the main control station over there. Let's see, I built this siding in the past year as well. This is just a little industrial spur. You can fit 4 cars here. It's for this paper company here. I will eventually as well have plexiglass. I'm thinking in like the next 2 weeks I'm going to put plexiglass up here 3 or 4 inches high just to keep anything from falling off and keep everything safe. I also scattered over here, made it look like there's a coal loader underneath the tunnel here, so put some iron ore and coal dust in there. Well, let me keep going through here, seeing what's new. Well, I did add this Pennsylvania Railroad Bridge. I found this at Cranex in Hermitage, PA, I believe is where it's at. I just found it sitting there, so I figured I'd snag it and put it on this track here, so I think it looks pretty nice, and excuse the signal that is down at the moment. I have to get some epoxy on that so that can stay in place. I've just had some issues with it standing up, so I'll take care of that as soon as humanly possible. Okay, I also weathered the inner siding here. I do have CPL dwarfs inside of it as well. You can see the one down there and then one up here. That one down there will also get moved, so it's not blocked by that, and it'll be closer to the edge of the track. There's no more smoke unit on top of here. Built the train station. I did it last year, but this summer it decided to burn up, so fortunately there's no more smoke unit. But I did put a Plasticville sign up, and I eventually, I'm going to purchase a bunch of smoke units at the same time, and eventually I'm going to have, thinking about a couple of these buildings, you're going to have them up. I also have another LED light on top of the water tower here, and there's plenty more all across the layout. That'll be in next year's update. I also wired in a siding here. It's very tight. I really can't fit anything under in this except for the Erie Railroad 308, the Alco S1. But there's a little siding just going on the other side of the station. Kind of like it'd be a museum, but not exactly. I have it for freight purposes right now, but maybe that'll change at some point. Also notable change is the American flag here. I believe I put this in past year, but if not, it was in last year. But it has a light as well. I also put some joint compound on the railroad crossings, and the one train skid across here, so it doesn't hold it up, which I have to repaint yet. But definitely works to make a realistic looking railroad crossing. And I'm going to use a bunch of it over here when I put the trolley line in. I'll probably have a crossing in the middle of the city with the trolley line as well. I also put up some telegraph poles, electrical poles. They're along the outer portion of the layout, and I have some going on the inside of it. Let's see what else here. I'm just trying to recall what I did this year all in one moment. I also got to painting this middle part here where I can take it out if I need to access the inner part of the layout. The top head through, I did that. I installed some new trees as well. You can see the one in there and then that one there, and I have more. I saved them for the mountain because that's going to be hopefully next year's update maybe. We have a nice mountain there. I did some work on the airport here. Made the runway look real nice. I have runway approach lights. That'll be going in as soon as I can get them in. Let's see. What else? Oh, I installed 4 lamps. That one, I had to do some wiring work on it. I don't know why it's not working. You can see the 3 and 4 there. Installed those this year. I also painted all the tracks so the ties look brown. They look like actual ties instead of railroad track. Depending on what I want, it's possible that in the next year the ZZ track might be gone or replaced, but I don't know yet. Just going to depend on how my trains behave. They haven't been running too well on the ZZ track lately, but we'll see. I also put a yard floodlight in here as well. You can see the 2 front bulbs. Let's see it. The yard's been done for a while. I mean, I bought some new rolling stock, such as the Bessemer cars and the CP crane and the PR 2205, 6764. I also installed here signal cantilever bridge. No, it is not wired yet. The other wires. I'm going to wait until I buy a CTC system, then I'm going to wire all my signals up. But I will show you where I will be putting my signals. I know I'm going to do a small little CTC system up here. I might go with the Atlas all-scale signal system for that one. But I'm not sure yet, but it'll look good either way. I do have a signal as well that I'm going to put up there. So, let's see. That's all the stuff that I can remember for now. I know there's much more, many more differences between last year, but, you know, I don't recall all that information right now, so. I will show you, though, where I'm going to have signals. So this in here is going to be, it's named KO Junction. Yes, I am naming it after the point on the Bessemer Lake area that is like no longer a point on the Bessemer Lake area, except for the high line, low line converging. Because sadly the siding was ripped out, so in memory of the KO siding, I'm naming this junction here KO Junction. It's just going to have the yard coming out here. I have a dwarf signal right here. I ordered them. They should be coming in hopefully soon, but I don't know. I ordered them from Tomar Industries. I ordered a 3-head searchlight signal. One's going to go here, facing that direction, of course, and this one's going to go here, facing that direction. Both tri-heads, and as I said, that CPL dwarf's going to go probably right in there for that track, and then I have a double-head searchlight signal. And then the control point switches me this one, this control going in there, and that one there. Oh, and that one as well, going in the siding. Okay, let's see, what else am I going to have as signaling-wise? I ordered I've yet to order this one. I'm going to order from Atlas a double-sided Conrail searchlight, tri-light thing, sorry. It's going to go right here, one facing this way, one that way, same mast. Control point's going to go in here. I'm not sure what signals I'm going to use yet. I know that's CPL Dwarf. I'm going to try to fit in a Conrail tri-light double head going this way, and a Pennsylvania single head position light facing that way. And as I said earlier, there's going to be 4 CPLs guarding this control point, and I'll be right back. So yeah, that's essentially all of the things I've done in the past year with the layout. And I mean, I don't even want to take a look under there because it's very messy right now, with wires and such from all the lights. But they will be done sooner than later, and goals I'm hoping to get done for next year is, of course, finish up all the lighting, which includes these runway lights here. I'm going to hopefully have this mountain track, the actual mountain itself done next year. And in here I'm going to hopefully put my shops that I have. I'm building, they're from Walter's main line. It's a shop house, kind of like New York and Lake Erie and Gowanda. Then I'm also going to have the table here. I'm going to have probably 2 sidings on it, and then the main line. I'm going to have a turntable here as well, so I can turn around locomotives. I have some locomotives pre-ordered at the moment as well. That'll be coming soon. Let's think what they are. Bessemer and Lake Erie 868 and 867 from Athearn or Atlas, one of the two. And let's see, I also have Oil Creek and Titusville in the new paint scheme from Rapido trains. I'm hoping in the next year also to buy an RDC from Rapido. But of course that's going to come after the CTC system and such. So that is another thing I'm hoping to get done, is have a full CTC system in here. I'm going to connect it through CMRI, which is on the computer. And hopefully it's going to be a nice year to come with more work. And hopefully I'll do this again next year, and there'll be a lot more that has changed. So thank you for watching.